How's it going, everyone? It's Carl from The Grid Games, back with not exactly a weekly pickup video, considering it's been about 2 weeks since I've done one. Actually, almost got nothing in the first week since I made my last video. So I was actually starting to wonder whether or not I was going to be able to continue these. I'm sure there's probably one or two people out there that would actually care. But in the last 4 or 5 days, I've actually gotten in a bunch of stuff. Nothing fantastic. Honestly, a lot of mediocre titles, a lot of PlayStation 2 stuff. Stuff that's just been brought into the store. I really missing out on like RPGs. Some of the more interesting PlayStation 2, Xbox, original Xbox titles, even the Xbox 360 and PS3 titles. You just don't get those in that often. Everybody's got the random shooters and the, of course, the sports games, racing games, but where are the people that bought all the really interesting games? I don't know, I guess they probably save them because that would be what I would do. But let's get to what I got. Like I said, it's not particularly interesting, but just some stuff. For the PS3, I picked up a copy of Resistance: Fall of Man. It's not worth very much. It was a decent game. Like most of the games for the 360, PS3 era, if they were really popular, they're very cheap. So it's actually a really great time to get into games, older games, meaning last 4 or 5 years worth of games. If you're just starting on playing video games or just collecting, you can get some really great deals on some fantastic games that a lot of people paid $50 or $60 a piece for. But anyways, picked up De Blob 2, which is factory sealed. This one I actually picked up at a thrift store for like $3. I was going to keep it, and then I realized that I already have it for the Wii, so I don't really need the PlayStation 3 version. Lastly, for the PlayStation 3, got Aliens vs. Predator. Got one title for the Wii U. Actually, this one's mine. It's Tank Tank Tank. It is actually the last title I need. So right now I have a complete Wii U set. Well, by complete, this came up the other day. I have a complete Wii U collection for games that I want. I will not buy sports titles. And some of the games that come out on every single platform that aren't very good, I'm not going to bother completing those. So say I have all the first-party Nintendo games for the Wii U, which is actually quite easy, and a lot of the others. I have about 28 or 30 Wii U titles. Actually, I'm completely current on Xbox One also, other than Sniper 3, which just came out. Was it Shooter 3? Shooter? Sniper? Something 3, which came out for the Xbox One, which I haven't picked up yet. But other than that, I have every Xbox One title. So I'm trying to go for a complete collection of Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, so basically current generation. I'm curious to find out how hard it becomes to do that starting at the beginning and picking a platform for your main. My Xbox One is my main platform, so I'll be getting the PS4 exclusives and Wii U exclusives, but everything else will be on the Xbox One, which is getting really hard to do anything with because the hard drive fills up ridiculously fast. Anyways, back to what I got. A couple games for the GameCube. Picked up Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom, and SSX Tricky. And lastly, a copy of Metroid Prime. Got a couple Wii titles. The Biggest Loser, which I have contemplated trying out because I really need to lose some of this. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I quit smoking about a year ago after smoking for 25 years. And for being a person that was roughly around 160 pounds, 165 pounds for my whole entire life at about 6'3", I weigh now about 210, which to me is ridiculous. Most people say, oh, you don't look fat, but I feel really fat. So I've been planning on trying some of this stuff out. I don't know. I should just go to the gym. I'm kind of lazy. But I also got Mario Kart Wii. A couple titles for the original Xbox. Got The Warriors. I was really happy to get this. I've heard a lot about it. It's a Rockstar Games title. It's supposed to be very good. I don't think there's that many really movie-based titles that generally turn out very good, but that one was supposed to be really good. And then a game called Mercenaries, which probably is really bad. Got some 360 stuff. Plants vs. Zombies, the first one. The first Gears of War. Crackdown in a white replacement case. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. And Aliens vs. Predator. So now I have it on both systems. Last bit of games are for the PlayStation 2, which is kind of what I was ranting at the beginning about, a bunch of mediocre stuff. A lot of shooters, just random crap. A lot of it I didn't have, so it's always good to have it in the store. I got Conflict Desert Storm 2, Duel Masters, Rebel Raiders Operation Nighthawk, Stuntman, Frequency. It's by Harmonix. It looks like pre-Rock Band music game. I don't know. It doesn't use any external hardware. Actually, it looks kind of interesting. I'm gonna give it a shot. Rock Band was my real initial interest in gaming to begin with. I mean, I played a couple RPG action games. Champions of Norath was a really big favorite. Gauntlet, but the Rock Band Guitar Hero games are really what got me playing video games. And I'm curious what they did before that for music games. I mean, they got the Dance Dance games, but I have no intention of dancing on a pad, so I'll try that out. Smuggler's Run 2, Hostile Territory, Hot Wheels Stunt Track Challenge, the first Lego Star Wars. Lego games are fantastic. Transformers the game. Let's see. SOCOM 3, U.S. Navy SEALs. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, The Beginning of Destiny. It's got a replacement cover. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront. I generally don't turn away any games that come in. I mean, they may not get you much, but I won't turn them away. I think I'm done getting Battlefront games. I have about 5 or 6 copies of each. They're great games, but they're always on the PS2. Nobody ever brings me the Xbox version. So I think I'm done. So if you have those and you're thinking about trading them in, don't bother. Ratchet Deadlocked. Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. Which I've actually played a little bit of that because I have the Sly collection for the PS3, which was pretty good. Whoa, jump cut. My battery died. Finishing off, Jak 3. I've got Jak X Combat Racing. And the last PS2 title, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Just a couple more things. I picked up a couple handhelds, just some Game Boy games. Got a copy of Pokemon Red, which worked fine, battery saved. A multi-cart. We got Super Breakout Battle Zone. Picked up 2 anime box sets. I've never really been big in anime. I've mentioned it before. I'm too old. But these looked interesting. I picked up Shonen Jump's Naruto Uncut box sets, number 1 and number 2. Picked them up at Savers for $5 a piece. I don't know, I had a 30% off. So probably about $3.50 each. I'll probably give them a look. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I might just put them out for sale. A lot of things I see in thrift shops that I pick up that realistically have no interest to me on a collector's standpoint. And it's not something I sell at the store. It's just something I just can't leave there. It just looks too interesting, so I buy it. I don't necessarily ever use it or do anything with it. It's a whim. I don't know. I started collecting a lot of vinyl records for the same reason, even though I've been listening to those. I'd seen a bunch of channels where people were buying vinyl, and I'm like, well, I love music. Let me get some vinyl. I haven't listened to a CD since. But that's it for this week. As usual, like, subscribe, thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be able to do another video next week. I don't know, we'll see if we get some stuff in. I'm not really hitting flea markets or tag sales this year. This area is pretty well picked over. Every now and then you get lucky at tag sales, but I know a couple other YouTubers in the area that are not finding much out there. Maybe people in Connecticut are just selling everything on Craigslist or eBay or just keeping it. I mean, there are a couple resellers out there. Not that I'm not. I mean, I have a store. But they get there early. They take it all up. I don't have the patience. It's not really my thing. So, like I said, hopefully I'll have another video next week. If not, then it'll be when I get enough stuff in to put up a video. Like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do, and then all of a sudden I have all these games. I did pick up a couple Xbox One games on eBay in the last couple days to complete my collection of what I needed. Those will probably be in the next video, but that's about all I know that's coming in. So thanks for watching, and talk to you soon. How's it going, everyone? I'm Batman.